All right, I'm back. Let's take a look. Oh my god, what a pack. There's Stewie. We'll wait till Stewie's back. I'm taking the War Leader here every time, but we'll see if Stewie has any other thoughts. I like this color. War Leader every time.
I was gonna say this is like a real pack. Like the War Leader is just insane. Horizon Scholar is really good. Gift of Paradise is decent.
Take Vengeance is okay. Really Shock nice. Is okay. Strangling Spores is okay. Yeah.
Yeah. This is like a real person pack. But yeah, I agree with the War Leader, for sure. That card is like nuts, crazy nuts. I mean, we got all the options here, boyo.
Man, but this is worth it as quick discussion. Stag has amazing synergy with War Leader, as does Angel. They're both really solid white commons that have synergy with the card itself and just are good in those decks. Blue commits to a second color. It's a super powerful individual card, but I don't know that I want an animator here. I don't know if I want to have to draft artifacts. I think I might just want to pick up a Stag here or an Angel.
They are both really strong cards. Definitely don't want to be. There's a lot of good green cards in this pack, but I don't want to be moving into green because fuck green white. Yeah. I would probably take the Stag. I think it's probably a little bit better than the Angel of Dawn if we're trying to be super aggressive, but it's pretty fucking close.
Yeah, like this Angel is nuts, but I'm okay with Stag right now. But really the question for me was really between Stag and Animator, or I mean, if I'm taking a white card here, it's between Stag and Dawn, Angel of the Dawn. And if I'm not set on a white card, it's really between the Stag or the Animator. Animator is unbelievably good, and blue white's a totally playable combo. So
yeah, I love blue white decks. It's a really good deck. I mean,
I'll take
individual card power level, I think Stag is probably the highest. So I'd probably go with that.
Oh my god, I want all of these cards again. I want the Bite, I want the Instigator, I want Make a Stand, and I want Cav. Do you want to splash into red? This is like one of the fucking greatest red cards ever.
Yeah, Goblin Instigator is a very strong card. Shock is decent. Gaunt Cavalry is decent. I'd probably be looking between the Goblin Instigator and the Shock here, personally.
Okay, that's your decision?
Yeah.
I don't mind shock, but I don't love it. I would like a removal that deals with the threats.
I mean, we've already got 2/4, so like, I could see maybe taking Make a Stand, but I think Goblin Instigator's probably.
This card is ape shit. Has amazing synergy with both Stag and War Leader.
Yeah, no, it's definitely insane. I don't know. I really like the Goblin Instigator. I could see going between the Instigator and the Make a Stand. I like Goblin Instigator a lot.
Okay, I'm sold on that. You sold me when you said I like Goblin, and I'm like, me too. So there would be the artifact synergy we could have picked if we picked Animator. Could have gone blue-white wide with artifact synergy.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
I think it's the Vanguard here. So
what is if you can control 3 more creatures, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn, and you gain 1 life.
Yep.
I'm not. And is life gain a thing?
It's a little bit of a thing. There are some other life game synergies with it, but it's also just a nice, like, if we're gonna go white-red, which I like playing a lot, building wide boards to set up for your, like, what I don't know what those are called, overwhelm effects. Setting up for overwhelm effects is super big.
Overrun, yeah.
Overrun, yeah, okay. So like this is another one of those cards that lets you stall a little bit, gives you a little bit of early game aggression, and then lets you set up for overruns as you build the board wide.
So, like, for me, this is between the Vanguard, the Knight's Pledge, and the Aviation Pioneer. If we want to speculate and just move into blue anyway, even though it really feels bad after taking the Stag over the 1/3 dude that makes a 5/5.
I don't like this card unless I'm running Animator.
Yeah, I mean, I could see taking the Vanguard or just sticking a white, taking the Vanguard or the Knight's Pledge. I like cards like Knight's Pledge, especially in formats with limited removal, because sometimes you just play the enchantment and you win the game with it, right?
Yeah, sometimes. A lot of times you get massively punished.
Sometimes it happens.
I'd be talked into Active Treason. I could be talked into Marauder's Axe. Be talked into Bookcase. Man, we'd have such a fucking sick artifact deck if we had committed on that Animator. Anyways, I kind of like Axe. Here, keeps us open in color.
Yeah, I like Axe a lot here, actually, because we have the Instigator, we have some token shit going on. Like, I think that's really good with the what we've got right here so far.
We could take first Inspired Charge here. We could take Sure Strike, which I think is amazing, and it's particularly good with things like War Leader and Stag. It's also good with Instigator. It's good with Vanguard. With the high-value creatures you don't mind keeping alive.
I really like the idea of taking Sure Strike here. I think that's probably the highest power card in the pack.
I think the Trample, the Overrun effect is pretty good there. This looks like
Yeah,
garbage
it's
to me.
definitely not bad. I'll just take the nice clutch.
I don't think we're playing that. I know you like it, but I don't like it.
Probably won't, but we might.
I'd take Mighty Leap or Trumpet Blast. Both are good.
I would take Mighty Leap over Trumpet Blast.
I think I want to start. I wouldn't. I'm gonna play Sure Strikes over Mighty Leaps.
We do have 2 token guys already. I think Trumpet Blast is this. If we're playing a deck that Trumpet Blast is probably all right in.
Yeah.
I don't mind the second Sure Strike.
I like it over the Leap spell. I like the second Inspired Charge right now.
Yeah. Seems good.
That's just fine. Take a dual land.
Yes, maybe.
I don't know a lot of green cards I splash for, but maybe.
I don't know. There's like a red, white, green dragon in this set or something, right? Like if we open that, we might play it.
Oh, it's blue, black, not even colors. It's an Angel of the Dawn and a Take Vengeance, as well as a Bogart Brute. This card is fucking amazing. This card is overpowered as shit. This card's decent. Less so.
I would probably be looking at taking the Angel here.
Yeah, I want the Brute.
We don't have any flyers. We don't have any 5s yet. That's a really good curve topper. What does that enchantment do?
Not even bad. You summon a 2/2 white creature and you get +2/+2 on your guy.
And Vigilance, yeah.
There's also Electrify. Want some removal?
Electrify is definitely a really great move. I would probably take the Nightly Vigor. Valor, whatever that card is myself. I feel like that card is a high enough impact card that, like...
If I see... Alright, I want you to restrain yourself and pass on an enchantment next time one comes up.
Second Angel, it's just, I don't think it's close.
Yeah,
so.
I know. Shock.
Yeah, Shock is pretty easy.
Need some more red cards. Heroic Reinforcements. GG, we won.
Yeah, that's the one we want, right?
That is the one we want. I don't even know what the other ones do. Alright, I'm still okay with the let's make a stand. There's nothing else on this board.
None of the other cards are getting played, so yeah.
Another Artifact Synergy if we had gone white-blue.
Still 3/3 for 4. It's probably fine, right? Like, it's better than anything else in the pack. It's not exciting or anything, but...
Probably not playing it right now.
Yeah, probably not, but...
I don't want these cards. What do you want?
I would probably take the Invoke the Divine and probably not play it, but maybe play it.
I'm fine with the 3-drop.
Yeah, the Ogre's fine. 4 2s for 3 are alright. Yeah, I guess the big fat dumb guy. Probably just take the other land in case we get some dumb green dragon or something, some bomb.
All right. Trying to go wide, but we're not getting the cards to go wide right now. We're getting a good deck, but it's not a wide deck. 2 for a 2/2. Second Stag is too hard to pass, even with 4. We need to start worrying about our curve.
I don't think it's close. The Stag is such a high impact card.
A magnanimous dispensation.
Like,
Holy fuck!
A decent card, but
One Heart, One Mind just donated $200.
Looking forward to catching up on the D&D.
Thank you very much, and congratulations on. Well, I thought it was re-employment, but redeployment is also something to be congratulated on, man. Good luck. Thank you very much for the support.
Yeah, stay safe, dude.
Very, very generous of you. Cheers on that. Sui. Yeah, I guess we won't bring you into this, Sui. Or deployment, huh? No. What do you think? Jesus, thanks, man.
What does this Hellion do?
Hellion's a 7/3 trample. When it attack, basically if it goes to combat, at the end of the turn it's shuffled in. It's really actually quite good. The Motivator's good, but I'm worried about our red-white here. The Cab's good, but I'm worried about our curve. So I don't want to play a Dwarven Priest. I'm probably not playing a Aetherfield Artificer. So not playing Knight.
4?
Yeah.
4 4-drop creatures.
And 3 5s. In the deck after the man? Yeah, I think I will. I think it's a good idea. I like going wide with Heroic Reinforcements. Heroic Reinforcements is actually a 4-drop.
I would probably just take the 4 again and not be super sad. I mean, I could maybe see taking the Daybreak Chaplain to fix our curve a little bit, but man, yeah, I'd probably still just take the Cavalry.
Fine with that. There's our first piece of real removal, also on 4, annoyingly. Still taking it though.
Annoyingly on 4, but it is what it is.
You want a 2-drop with double red with low red count, or you want a 3-drop for 4/2?
I'd probably just take the 3-drop. It's probably safer.
Drill Master seems fine. It's a good.
Yeah,
It's a
I like Drill
2, 3,
Master.
4, 5, whatever you want to play it as. It's a good.
Yeah, I like the Drill Master.
Like a second Drill Master here.
Yeah, I very much like the second Drill Master here as well.
Fixing our curve a lot. We already have a lot of combat tricks. I'm not terribly excited about that. I could be talked into it.
I don't actually mind the Lava Axe here.
I don't think we need Lava Axe with this deck.
I don't think we need it either, but I'm not convinced we need another Mighty Leap.
We don't have a
already
Mighty
have
Leap.
one, right?
No, we don't. We passed it.
We could maybe. I don't know if we're gonna play it or not, but I like Lava Axe.
Sure.
I don't know that we'll play it, but I like the card.
White-red duel seems fine.
Yep, I like it. I like the land.
There's nothing here for us. What do we
Like
grab?
the mountain.
2 of greens.
I like the mountain.
Uh,
Just to stir up the AI.
Let's take fog.
Take the fog. Take the fog, sure. Take
Yeah.
the fog.
Motivator came around. Fucking right.
Yeah, sure. Cool.
Another motivator.
Oh.
Oh my god, I'm in love. Take the root snare. The lava axe.
Double lava. It's nice.
The tower. You know what the tower is good for? When you're when you only have one land and it's a land that doesn't give you any mana of any color because it's this one. It only gives you fucking colorless mana, and then you don't draw any other lands and you have to discard. You don't have to discard anymore. Let's play.
You know that Reliquary Tower is a $5 card?
What does that mean? Is that a good thing?
Yeah, it's a $5 card. That's what it means. It's a $5 card.
Must be good in constructed because it's fucking terrible in limited.
Yeah, it's good. It's good in like one specific format called
Heart.
Commander, where it's like 100 card singleton.
Why is it good in that?
Because people just play a bunch of big dumb cards and draw a bunch of cards, and being able to hold like 15 cards in your hand is stupid and funny. There's not really a huge cost to playing it in your deck most of the time.
All right,
Let's take a look at our curve here.
we have some decisions to make here.
Yes, we do.
Because we're not currently. I mean, all right, let's do it like this. We're not playing more 4-drop creatures right now. I don't think.
We need 3
Oh,
overruns,
Jesus.
like 3. We need 3 Trumpet Blast effects. We've got Trumpet Blast, Make a Stand, and Inspire Charge. We want 3 of those.
We have instigators, drill masters, and motivators all build the board, as well as cav, war leaders, and reinforcements all build the board. Heroic reinforcements is better if you're running some overrun effects. The question for me is not, do we want 3 of them? I love Make a Stand. I love to be able to attack into them on like turn 3 or 4 when your board is stalled and you have nothing to play style thing. The question really for me is, do we want to run Trumpet Blast and 1 Inspired Charge, or do we want to run double Inspired Charge instead of Trumpet Blast? So I don't know is the answer. I'm thinking of main decking Invoke the Divine here. I guess it's Knight's Pledge, probably. Oh, we need to cut 1, not gain 1. Oh.
Yeah, we need to cut 1.
I'm okay cutting Axe. Gets us some value out of tokens. If you want to keep backs, that could be talked into that too. I don't actually know, though, what I would do here. So our only 2 pieces of removal are Cage and Shock. Would have been nice to have Electrify. What do we choose?
Are in here right now? 17?
What's what?
We have 17 lands. We have 1 billion 4-drops. Okay.
Yep. I definitely want to keep 17 lands. I don't want less.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I was just looking at what it said because I was doing math in my head and I did it wrong.
Okay.
Creature count right now.
14. I don't want to cut creatures.
No, we're not cutting any creatures then.
Nightly Valor too slow. Creates
No,
a
I
2/2.
think that it makes a 2/2 and it gives a creature +2/+2. I think it's a good curve topper. So like for me, I'm looking at either one of the Sure Strikes, the Marauder's Axe, probably. It's either that or one of the big effects, or maybe one of the 1-drops, but probably not.
Okay, cutting an Axe. We don't have a lot of evasive creatures, so the Axe is a lot less valuable. There's no Falcons. I mean, all it is early games like swapping to an Instigator and swinging or something.
Right,
That's pretty
exactly.
mana intensive.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can see just cutting the Axe.
What do you think? We think we're getting 7 on this? I don't think it's consistent enough. I think it's
I think we'll get like 5 probably.
5. I think it's pretty accurate. All right. I also want more red lands than I want white lands by a very small amount. I would like to be able to play Leona War Leader. I think I want 8, 9.
Yeah, I think that's probably fine.
Or 8.
We've only got the 2 double white cards, so
Yep. Like that.
I think 8/8, and then the duel was probably good.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna win with One Heart, One Mind. We're gonna win a lot. Do you want to cut red entirely? Double motivators, shocks, instigators.
I I don't think we have enough cards to do that.
Yeah, we'd end up like playing like terrible
We
things.
ended up playing like some really awkward stuff like Dwarven Priest, which is just like
Dwarven Priest is fine. Are you kidding me? We're gonna have games where Dwarven Priest is healing like 8, and then the turn after he's gonna be Inspired Charge and he becomes a 4/5.
I'm not saying that he's not a fine card. I'm just saying in the archetype that we're playing, he's not what we want to be doing for 4 mana. We want to be killing them for 4 mana, not gaining life.